The question is, will concern over Odell's role get in the way of doing the right thing and just going after the win?
Absolutely. Not only Jarvis Landry balled out in that game, Nick Chubb. I mean, remember in the running game? Like, it's crazy. This frustration that is brewing out there shows how inexperienced Freddie Kitchens must be, because this frustration is really responding to a simplistic offense. Oh, it's not working as we designed it. Get the ball to Odell. Wait a minute. We've won other ways. We can do this a different way. So it doesn't show complexity to this offense when these guys are this frustrated. So what I'm looking at is, why are you so quick to abort the plan? And what is the plan? And it's almost Pop Warner-ish to sit there and say, we went through OTAs, training camp, offseason. We believe in the plan. Oh, it's not working. Get the ball to Odell. He's our playmaker. That's what we used to do when we were 9 years old. You know, sweep right, sweep left. Get it to Wiley. Get it to whoever. You know what I mean? That's just the mentality that I'm hearing right now. And they're force-feeding the mind of Odell. And then that's going to try and follow up by force-feeding him the ball. And we saw what happened in San Francisco when they tried that. Not good results.
For me, it can get in the way of them winning. I don't look at it the way everybody else looks at it.
Please, yeah, you're a receiver.
He should get the ball. That's just the reality of it. But it has to come within the flow of the offense. You don't want to force him the ball. With this being said, it's going to affect Baker Mayfield now, because if they're in the second quarter and Odell doesn't have the ball, he might not say anything, but his body language is going to say a lot. Mm-hmm. And so he might not pout, but his body language is going to be pouting, and Baker will try to force him the ball. It should be something like this. You call a play. You work all week in practice. We anticipate this coverage and this down and distance. When we call this play, everybody in the huddle knows who the ball should go to. Coverage can take that away. If coverage takes that away, you don't get the ball. But Odell should know, oh, that play was designed to go to me. Move him around in the slot. We're trying to get you the ball. If it doesn't happen, oh, at least he knows this play was designed to go to me. It's not so much about getting him the ball. It's about showing him, I'm trying to get you the ball by the play that's called, because when you practice plays, you know in the huddle, oh, yeah, this is my play right here. Oh, coverage takes it away. Like the first play of the game they ran against San Francisco, a reverse pass, he don't want that. Make him be on the receiving end of that pass. Don't make him throw little things like that. Freddie, it's what you said. Freddie Kitchens is so inexperienced. It's not about coming out saying Odell needs to get the ball. We need to try to get him involved. And if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Because if you force it to him, you're going to get run out the game.
Yep.
Well, first of all, it's about the team. It's about football's the ultimate team sport. And when I look at the Cleveland Browns, it starts with the offensive line. Their offensive line is terrible. And what I think about this football team is you have a commodity there that you brought there to be a superstar on this team. Well, really, to me, Cleveland is really a running football team. Nick Chubb can show he can run the football. What they really should do, and this might sound crazy, is trade Odell and get some offensive linemen in there. Make that team up. I think that will make them a better football team right away.
What's crazy about that?
Because
what lineman you going to get that's going to help you?
But he's not helping you. He's not helping. Because now you get your quarterback beat up. So you ain't going to have no quarterback. I mean, if they keep getting him hit like he's getting hit, he's not going to last. When I think about the New Orleans Saints, when they traded the tight end, Jimmy Graham, traded Jimmy Graham to get an all-pro center, and they got a top draft pick. I think the Saints got the better deal of that, because you got to protect your quarterback. They have Jarvis Landry. This is, to me, the Browns are a running football team. And Odell, and I got to give him credit, he's handled this like a man. He hasn't complained, hey, man, I'm not getting the ball. And I think that's what people...
You're right.
Yeah, but still, he hasn't. He's handled like a man. So you can't even blame him.
Has he?
No, he has.
Has he? When all of a sudden he's catching punt returns and then fumbling that?
Well,
I don't know.
But hold it.
And he did.
He asked.
But this is the thing,
He asked coach to do that?
When you get back there, the coach probably put him back there. You know why?
After
Because the coach knows he ain't getting the ball. This is a way to get you the ball.
He asked coach, though, TJ
And when you're not getting the ball, when you finally get it, I'm going to try to do something with it.
And
damn, I done fumbled.
Okay, this is more similar to me, and y'all got to walk with me here. Odell is dealing with a quarterback that doesn't have a ton of equity. Let's just be real. 1 week we love Baker, 1 week, Baker is really standing on some thin ice here. Where he left, say what you want about Eli, he had equity. He could force a 50-50 ball. This reminds me of the Dallas Cowboys when Dez Bryant got that young quarterback in Dak Prescott. And all of a sudden, Dez couldn't separate or get open to get the ball. And he's like, yo.
Got sorry overnight.
Got sorry overnight. And Romo used to throw the ball in there because Romo had equity. Franchise quarterback, contract, everything. He will force that ball to Dez. Dak got in there and was like, I don't know, bro. I know I can, but I'm not. Baker is in that place right now. Odell is extremely frustrated. He just knows he has so much baggage, he can't play that card anymore. But him going up to coach, he can do it with a smile. But that's frustration. Hey, coach, put me in a position I don't even really do that much, and let's see what happens.
Eric, I don't think there's anything crazy about your suggestion. He's a bad fit for Cleveland.
Exactly.
And
he's a bad fit for Cleveland.
And Cleveland already has their wide receiver in
I don't
Jarvis
understand.
Landry.
How can a good player be a bad fit on any team?
Because he needs the ball.
Every player needs the ball.
If I'm a running back and I'm on a passing football team, that doesn't fit. That's a bad fit.
You're still going to run the ball.
It's still a bad fit. If they're known to their offensive line is set up to pass block, not run block, and they are. That's a bad fit.
And he won't get the ball with the number of carries in sync to get his flow going because we're pass happy.
I've always been a firm believer. When you're winning the game, the running back's going to eat at the end because you're going to run 15 times for a 6-minute offense. And so that's where you get your yards. For me, you just have to design plays that are designed to go to him, whether he gets it or not.
I love that point. I love that point. But I want you to speak to, because you've lived this experience.
Yeah.
You've been Jarvis Landry opposite Odell Beckham Jr. with Chad Johnson. I thought Marvin and the Bengals struggled with Chad.
And the thing is, it's crazy that Jarvis came out and said what he said. Because I remember in the game, I was getting every ball. I remember, and I went to the coordinator and Carson and was like, man, let's try to get Chad to rock. I remember this vividly. During the game, I was getting every ball, and Chad hadn't got the ball yet.
Damn, you better than me.
I wanted him to get the ball. But I knew.
TJ, do you remember how many playoff games y'all won?
Ooh, I know.
None.
I know.
And donuts in it when you start having them type conversations.
Yes.
But when you look at
that's how it is.
So the Bungles.
And you don't want to throw people on the. We win playoff games if we can stop somebody.
Oh, here we go with the
We're top 5.
If we'd all be drunk.
Listen, man, you don't win games by getting rid of good players. Period.
TJ.
You make it work.
Let it go.
Some things don't work. Some things don't.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. And be sure to check out more of the best clips from Speak For Yourself, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.